Good day, YouTube. I'll do in here, back for another video for the Pagan Perspective on Thursday. This week's topic centers around the idea of our favorite type of divination. I talked about different ways of working with divination in the past, but as things stand right now, my two favorites at the moment, if I'm using an external tool and not work with any kind of spiritual journeys and things, as far as the tools are concerned, I would say it would be tarot cards and actual spirit board like I have behind me here. So this is one of the original Parker Brothers boards. You can find them in any store. I think now they glow and they do little weird things now. But the ones from the 90s are my favorites because they kind of bring that nostalgic feeling from back in the day. You can pick one of these bad boys up at probably eBay. They might still have some of the 1990s ones. Or if you really want to get those glow-in-the-dark ones, you can. But some people feel that those are a bit gimmicky. As with any spirit board, if you get a used one, you're definitely going to want to go ahead and cleanse it because they do pick up energy over time. So you don't know what somebody was using it for. You don't know who they were contacting it for. So definitely cleanse your boards if you're going to get a used board. As for the tarot decks, my personal favorite is the Hermetic Tarot deck. And I'll put that up there so you can kind of get a good look at that, or you can Google it. You'll see this tarot deck is one of the only ones that you'll find with zero color. And you know, it's funny, the reason why I gravitated toward this is because just the detail that you see in the cards. Some people use a lot of the symbolism in the background with the colors and things, but what I find is that the actual shades and the way things look, and I just feel way more connected when I'm using this particular deck. One of my first decks was the Wade deck, and I didn't like that one too much. The Wade deck was kind of weird. It had so many different colors and weird animation and stuff. It just distracted me, so I couldn't get out of the session what I wanted. So yeah, that's it. I like the Hermetic Tarot deck. I do love the spirit boards. I've seen so many different spirit boards. I've seen some wild custom ones. You can find people online who will basically build them for you, and they can put gold and crystals and stuff into them. They can get really wild, but those boards tend to cost upwards of $400, and they're very expensive. Whereas if you buy an older Parker Brothers board from eBay, you're talking about at most maybe $30, maybe $40, depending on the age of the board. If you go even older, maybe 70s boards and things like that. But those are my favorites. And speaking of tarot cards, there seems to be a huge controversy right now with Sephora and a company called Primrose out of California. Most of the pagan community seems to be all up in arms. They really hate what's going on with the starter witch kit. So I want to address all that here on this particular channel. But if you want to see my personal feelings and how I feel about that subject, go ahead and look down below. Find my personal channel, and I will talk about how I feel about it. I've done some research on a few things, and I think that we can have a good discussion one way or another on what you think over on my personal channel. Like always, thank you so much for watching this video. I definitely appreciate it. You have a wonderful day, and blessed be.